I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Oh, maybe her patient was a vampire.
Stop following me.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see
Wait,
your...
I didn't see it
Wise
when
choice,
this
Dr.
patient
Reed.
was
A
freaking out.
reliable
Maybe he
gun
was
is what
biting
everybody
her.
needs.
You didn't still watch it?
I forgot about it.
So he was dying and he had blood out. We were trying to stop it, but we couldn't, and at the end he died. And she said then she never saw anything like this because he was completely fine, and then in one night he got to the very bad condition and started to have weird reactions. I don't remember exact stuff. And that might be that. She actually had quite much blood on hands. And she almost saw us drinking his blood because we had the moment when we were about to fit.
Stamina syrup.
We could upgrade level 3 some weapon.
No, I couldn't.
Go back to receipts. Recipes. Still don't have. There was one recipe we should read or identify or something.
Razvan Vasily was
That's what I just
infected
did.
by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Chapter 3.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Analyze the blood.
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur?
Vaccine.
Oh, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing,
Oh, I know how it's pronounced.
but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I have thought about it, maybe.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know that we killed her.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Do that.
Nurse
Please
Crane
do
will
so.
not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
She's forever gone.
Let's just say we had a difference of opinion, and I had to ask her to leave. Permanently.
I believe you. But as administrator of this facility, I would like to be consulted on such matters in the future.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention. But they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous, and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
We'll talk later.
That looked so.
I need to talk
not
to
much.
you, Edgar.
Please do so.
We'll
And
talk
for
later.
me it looked much.
That looked like there was some, personal question, blah 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 questions.
Check our quests.
We have them there, and I know exactly where to go.
But what about Pembroke
I
Hospital?
never thought
We
I would have to attend.
did everything.
my
Can you
murdered
check
sister.
it?
Yes, we did. Seriously? Are you?
Yes, seriously, I
And
want
you're
to
complaining about my memory. Wait. It's just this one, and it's at the docks.
check. There's something. I wasn't sure.
Mary,
They should be healthy now. Why they are not?
I'll find the
Oh.
truth about what happened
You need
to
to
us.
sleep.
I swear.
You forget everything?
We slept.
No. At least not before healing, after healing, after healing.
You went to the bed and upgrade our character. That's how we sleep.
That was before we healed them. We went to the bed, we went around, wanted to go to the Pembroke, there was
Okay,
this
got
guy.
it.
We have to stop it! Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
One of the gunners coming on the side.
It's gone out like kindling.
What? That was past death.
Yes. Oh my god, I'm getting tired.
Don't get tired, Q. We get the cake soon. You could just ignore them. You don't have blood.
There's one of them! We have to stop it!
Loot. Oh.
See that? See no! This one's a top! He's being bitten! Murdering bull!
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Nullified. What?
Are you all right, Miss?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiaoshun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Okay, I mixed two
Have you
things
recent
up.
news
I
of
thought
Nurse
that
Crane
she
in her
was this
dispensary?
I
No.
heard that she
Girl.
used to help the refugees. But unfortunately you don't
Mute
see her
girls,
around
Camellia.
anymore.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but
Flex.
I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
We all grieve in our own way.
Oh, really?
Really.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiaoshu.
Matthew
I want to
died
help
of
you.
the
Tell me how your
Spanish flu,
husband died.
Like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days. but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic.
Your hand are valuable.
I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling tiger.
The Last
a
Crown.
happy sort.
That was the
Everything
title
that I
of the
am not.
game I once told you
Did he
about.
laugh at his death to come, or did he not
This
realize what
adventure
was going
game
to
in this
happen?
gloomy mode about
I'll never
ghosts
know.
and investigation the town.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
Whatever Vex means.
To be honest, I don't know. Please forgive me if I've upset you. We must all honor our departed loved ones in our own way.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
His sister and his own
Are
life.
you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I wanted you to know that you have done nothing wrong. Unlike me.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You should go home now.
I think you're right.
Now,
Cemeteries
suddenly
are
she
for
changed her
people,
mind.
For they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.